Hi and welcome to the Resources Roadhouse. I'm Wally Graham and I'm at the 2024 RIU Sydney Resources Roundup, and I'm having a chat with Roland Hill here from Cadoux Limited. Now, Rolly, your eponymous high purity alumina project that you've got, your Cadoux project there. Now, you did a PFS, was it, in 2021?
A DFS.
A DFS?
DFS, yeah.
Yeah, and that came back with some good results for you, and you've been building on it since then.
Yeah, that's right. So around about 2021 April, great result for the DFS. Over $1 billion worth of NPV, an extremely exciting number, I suppose, for investors. I suppose having achieved that, what's the next stage from there? How do we translate that into shareholder value? Well, we're going about that exactly. We went through a phase where we attracted a rather major corporate to come and assist with the development and funding. Unfortunately, that didn't quite transpire, but at least we gave it a red hot go. But since then, we've been on our path to development, 100% on our own accord, and making great progress. So we're currently in the engineering phase. That's we're splitting it up into two phases because of the size of the work and the modular arrangement that we're having with the project. So we're doing the stage one. We have a feasibility study coming out for that probably next quarter. That will give us a line of sight to probably the first economics of the project under a new scale as developed from our PFS and DFS. Exciting work. So yeah, heads down, just focused on delivering a project, probably in a very short time.
All right, so the project, so whereabouts is it?
So it's in Cadoux, named after the project. Cadoux's 2.5 hours drive northeast of Perth. Kaolin deposit there, and that's the primary source of our feedstock. However, we have been optimising that to improve recoveries and performances. Obviously, our target by definition under high purity alumina is 99.99. But we achieve a slightly better performance through the optimising and the work that we've been doing.
All right, now, I mean, because high purity alumina, it sort of has come into its own in recent times.
Yeah, it has.
And simply because of what it's used for, all its uses, and it's quite a versatile commodity.
Well, it is, yeah, it is. It's a situation where probably it's not that well known, probably 5 or 6 years ago. Since then, through the advent of carbon zero targets around the world, high purity alumina has become one of those pixie dust materials that does have a great number of applications. The bigger ones through LED lighting, and so it goes into applications like TVs and monitors and sapphire class elements such as watch faces and phones and what have you. That's growing at about 17-18% per year on year, so quite a high growth as reflected by the market demand. And a smaller but faster growing element is use in electric vehicles. So as a separator between the anode and cathode, and the durability of that product is absolutely perfect. There's other applications, small but growing at fast rates.
And Western Australia itself, it's sort of emerging as a bit of a happy hunting ground for HPA as well, isn't it? There, because I mean,
there's a few peers, yeah.
Yeah, you're not Robinson Crusoe out there, are you?
No, absolutely not. So yes, there are a couple of developers and people are joining the space, which is great. Encourage that. The market is growing at a hell of a rate, so probably support a couple of producers to fill in this market. And keeping in mind, the market not only is growing, but the innovative approach to a lot of this market is happening as well. So current supply won't keep up with demand. Demand's around about 25 to 30,000 tonnes per annum at the moment. Quite small globally, but that's looking like growing to about 120,000 tonnes by about 2028, forecasted by a couple of independent commodity forecast groups. So we'll use that as our guideline. But yeah, it's a very interesting space. So lots of difference between the various strategies and the processes and the innovation, which is probably a key thing for investors to look at, and the efficiencies of those. But yeah, very interesting.
Well, it looks like it's going to keep you very, very busy for a while, Riley, which is a good thing. Make sure you keep in touch. Make sure you give us a yell whenever you want to. You've got some news that needs to be put out. That's what we're here for. Use us, abuse us, and make sure we hear from you.
Fantastic. Thanks very much, Wally.